Team Network, and welcome to another episode of Coffee with Curt. Yeah, yes indeed, it is New Year's. I wish all our Team Network members a Happy New Year. It's good to be back in the chair. Took a little R&R last week, and the week before that, you know, Santa sat in for me. So thank you, Santa, for taking time during Christmas week to visit with us here at Team Network. And by the way, if you ever wanted to look back at some former coffees, weeks gone by, I started loading in the Coffees with Curt on YouTube, so you can go to YouTube/Team Network video, and I'm loading up different kinds of videos there and promotional things and so forth. So try to tune into that for some time in the future. Anyway, it is 2014, and like many others, we like to sort of review what's happened in 2013, and you know, this whole Team Network 3.0 thing really started the beta in March of last year, and really prior to that, because you know, we began looking at what I needed to do to help Team Network and you as a member be more successful, add more value to your membership, and that started really the summer before. But as the ideas began to roll out in January, I thought, you know, I'd go through a little list. You know, is this whole thing making a difference? Is it working? I think you'd be surprised. In fact, I was a little surprised myself when I really started writing down everything that's happened in the last year. Starting in January, we created the Team Talk website. This is just a list here I'm going to read off of. The Team Talk website needed to be put up there. It was my idea of a sort of a cross between a LinkedIn and a Facebook page for Team Network members and associates and colleagues there. And that's, I think, is a really dynamite site. If you haven't visited there a lot, that's where we load up all the photos, and there's a calendar there, and people are starting to use the message board and things like that, so I think that's good. The Facebook fan page, although it had been created prior to this, is certainly more active these days. In fact, we're up to 530 likes now. So post things on there and get some exposure and help your business. In February, I did my first Coffee with Curt, the last week of February, as we were getting ready to launch officially the March 1st launch of the beta test and Team Network 3.0. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've been enjoying this as much as I have. Anyway, the official rollout did start in March, and of course the scorecards was the biggest thing. What we needed to do, frankly, was to encourage the members to do more networking between the Martys. Has that happened? Absolutely. There's no question about it. This has been successful. The scorecards encouraged activities and exercises to meet between the Martys, and you know, we rolled out the Net Fast. That was another thing that we did on the first Monday of the month. We've got people visiting other teams. Marty visits are happening more than ever before. One-on-ones, or what we call punches, our power lunches. Many more one-on-ones this year than ever before, and various other kinds of touches and things. The Mega Marty concept is still rolling out there quite nicely. In fact, we had our the big one in July, or it was actually the end of June. The extravaganza was by far the largest event that we've ever had in 12 years at our new location at the Seneca Lodge. That was great. And we had speakers come in. Ken Roshan talked about Facebook, and Johannes Watts talked about LinkedIn. By the way, my relationship with Johannes is beginning to develop, and we're going to be rolling out some new things and helping you get business and through LinkedIn. And so watch for some coming events there. As we rolled along, you know, in July, we did our first happy hour huddle at the Potomac Grill in Rockville. That's been a tremendous success. We're getting 30, 40, 50 people to show up to these. Now we have sponsors. People are getting free appetizers put out by sponsors. And so we do anticipate that continuing to grow on the second Wednesday of the month, which, by the way, is this coming Wednesday. So put that in your calendar, 4:30 to 7 at the Potomac Grill. Just come on in and invite some friends. I'd be amiss to not mention that we've really made a lot of progress in developing leadership in the teams. We have some really awesome leaders. I want to thank our team captains and our others who are helping with the teams, our co-captains and scorekeepers and coaches and so forth. We'll continue to develop that concept, and in 2014 and as a result of the leadership, that's allowed me to get some new teams starting. We've got one here in Carroll County. We've got 7 or 8 members now. We've got some really exciting things happening in the DC metro area. And so we're going to continue this success with and activities, because there's no doubt about it that the more that you communicate with your fellow team members, that's what networking is all about. Staying in touch, communicating, sharing ideas and information, deepening our relationships, our mutually beneficial networking relationships, of course, will always lead to more referrals. And ultimately, that's what we need to see happening more and more through 2014 and beyond. So thank you for your faith and trust in this new concept. And it's only going to get bigger and better all the time. I'm anticipating an incredible year in 2014. We are going to put this in your calendar also. We're going to do a sort of an awards recognition type of event on Friday morning, the 24th of this month. And that's a Friday at the Potomac Grill. It'll be a breakfast from 8 o'clock till 10. And we're going to be rolling out some of the new exciting things with technology. By the way, speaking of technology, I'll certainly let you know that the scorecard's all going online. So that was a good idea, but a little bit cumbersome, of course, with the scorecard situation. So watch out for that coming real soon. And there's some other surprises I've got in store that are really exciting. So you're not going to want to miss the 24th of January at the Potomac Grill, 8 o'clock, because we're going to be making the big announcements and doing a little bit of training on how to use some of these newer technologies that are rolling out. Finally, this week, the Martys are starting to kick in. We've got 2 Martys tomorrow. The Montgomery County Connections meeting at Shulman Rogers, North Potomac Shakers. We're meeting at Meadows Beer and Wine Store up in Milestone Shopping Center in Germantown, if you're interested in coming to that. Of course, the Huddle on Wednesday, and then the Bethesda Rockville the Bethesda Chevy Chasers are mega martying with the Rockville Action Team at Huckleberry on Thursday. So if you're looking to do some networking, there's plenty of it here at Team Network. Again, thank you. Happy New Year, and we'll see you next week on Coffee